So we have some patch notes for Flotsam. So half Flotsam island spawns 20 to 10 due to all Flotsam now spawning inside range. Fair enough. Version number, default survival guide. Abandoned town boat was mooring. Nothing to do with our problem, which is we're running rapidly out of water. Fixed an issue where you couldn't save in certain time zones. Wow, that's a bug and a half. Okay. We seriously need to get on top of our water issue. So, I mean, weren't we this way around last time? Obviously this needs to keep going, and for that to keep going we need to keep making, is it firewood in the woodworking shed? I think I'm going to rapidly save up for a second solar still just to take the pressure off. Right. Let's place a boat thing there. Increase its range. That'll get a lot of the wood in so that we can keep this woodworking shed making firewood. Oh, that lagged pretty hard when I went out that far. Yes, our water reserves are low, I know. We need one more piece of wood. We are low on plastic though, so I'm going to... What's that outer ring? At the swimming range. Going to do that and have them prioritize the plastic. They just grab the water from the still. Just didn't top us up too much. Oh boy. Rescue seagull, salvage some seaweed, salvage some metal scrap. I've got bigger problems at the moment, boys, I'm afraid. Fine, we'll put it there. I can always do a branch of walkway down the side of it. Need screws and pipes, which we don't have. So what do we need to get screws and pipes? Screws and pipes. We need scrapsmith. Needs plastic, wood, and scrap metal, which we're starting to get. So that's probably a good unlock. When we can, I'll get a walkway down this way, I think. That salvage boat is going off to get some plastic. Yes, water is very much the issue, we know. I mean, we're distilling as fast as we can. It's almost to the point where we potentially need a second distillery. Okay, we're unloading the plastic. That's still loaded up with the wood by the look of it. A lot of plastic to get a walkway on there. I mean, I still don't think this water rate is balanced. We've got 5 people. We've got 2 solar stills and a distiller, and that's not enough to keep up? Really? What is he doing? We still need more housing. There's our research. There's 5 for the next house. So we get rid of this debris field, I can start building in this area a bit more. Alright. We'll go rescue the seagull. I don't know what the seagull needs or does. Maybe he'll help, but maybe he'll hinder. Thirst. No, doesn't give any guides to how much you need. Hello, Scumby, welcome. Yeah, bail out that water quick. Yeah, it tops it up by 1. We've rescued the seagull. What does he do? Eats sushi, cooked mussels, cooked fish, and dried fish. And hauls items? Okay. Does he drink? No. Okay, so we got a cheap haulage seagull. Don't know why we'd want seaweed. We will want the metal scrap eventually. Still got a massive plastic shortage. Come on, seagull, grab that plastic. Yeah. extend out there a little bit. Yes, it's Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal. That didn't escape me. Hello, Suyash. We definitely need some more firewood. We're just about keeping on top of the water problem. What I might need to place a salvage buoy for seagulls. I mean, yeah. Is there somewhere else I can put it that isn't already being handled by the boat? Not really. I want plastic, so... Come on, Stephen. Go give me that plastic. Alright, so we need to build this scrapsmith when we get a chance. He should be a cook. A cook that can kill you in many different ways. I can't remember the name of that movie, but yeah, I have seen it. Under Siege, that's the one. Where's that salvage boat? There. He's bringing us back the metal, I believe. Food is becoming an issue. I'll go salvage some seaweed. I think we got a fish drying rack. There's just no fish on it yet because the fisherman's only just got back. He should come chuck it on. Someone can chuck the fish on the fish drying rack, please. Yeah, I'm just gonna set that to auto, I think. Right, that's all of the scrap. Let's get the scrap house thingy in there. I can start making us pipes and the screws so we can start unlocking better things. Hopefully. Okay, someone has got round to putting the fish on the fish fryer. I might do is make these two the food. It should keep us stocked. Now we have an extra seagull involved as well. All right, houses. That's 6 houses for our 6 people. He's bringing in the seaweed. Let's set a boat collection. Do I have 2 fishing boats or 1? 1, I think. So metal scrap, some rope, and some plastic nets. But to build plastic nets, we need the plastic recycler, which we can't unlock yet. So we may want to look at moving on the world map. That would use a fuel and get us to abandoned town. Get us oil in an abandoned town. As that would get us fresh water. Let's go to the abandoned town. Okay. That's the wood sorted. We need someone on fishing duty. Oh, fish are miles away. Oh no, there's a school of them there. I'll just chuck another boy down there as well. They can decide which one to go to. There's only 1 fishing boat. You should probably resolve and expand. You don't really have the people. Hey, Winter. Is it worth 20 quid? I'd say maybe not just yet. They need to get some of the balances in, I think, and expand it a little bit. I suspect it would be once it gets closer towards the end of its early access period. But I'm not sure I would quite recommend it for that price right now. Plastic. That's what I wanted. Now, what have we got? Shacktown for research, and some metal salvage. Nice. Away we go. Water's just about hovering in a controlled state. Fish is being an issue. Ideally, we want another fishing boat. I need to build a rope out of here. Alright, this can produce a pipe or screws. It's one of these death spirals, I think. I haven't got enough people to get all the resources in I need and process them all to then keep the people alive. And there's no priority system. Like, food's a priority. Why is nobody fishing? Oh, because they're all doing other jobs. Okay. How do I make them go fish? Yeah. 2 people eternally tied up making firewood and distilling water. What were the other 4 doing? Right, the fisherman's finally gone out. When there's 2 food left. If we have a look in the research. Import, nibble fish, export, cooked fish. I mean, it doesn't really help us. This one. Need a source of seaweed. We also need 6 bits of rope and 4 plastic nets. Plastic nets. We need 12 screws. It's all just out of reach. That's storing water, which isn't our issue. Alright, 20 screws and 6 pipes. If we get that going, I can free up people to... though probably needs firewood still. Yeah. It doesn't free up people at all. Too many tasks, not enough people. No way of prioritizing. Okay, here comes the fisherman, but then he just leaves the fish. The fish still have to dry. So we're going to see what happens when you run out of food. See, my water thing's only just staying stable, and that's 2 people locked in permanent construction. Yes, you're hungry. We'll dry some fish then. I got all of my pipes. I have got all of my pipes. I don't have much scrap metal. What did the net need? 6 bits of rope and 4 nets. Oh, now we're out of wood because nobody's getting on the boat to go get wood. Because they're all too busy. Ah, here we go. Right. You're going to be the water producer. You're going to be the fisherman. Nice of it to tell me about this. You're going to be the crafter. Cooking. Right. Let's see. Cooking. Oops. Salvaging stuff around boys. Construction. Falling. Okay. That's all of the columns filled. So then we make that their highest priority. Low. Low. Water and food can be medium for the rest of them. Let's come fishing. There's only one boat, so... Alright. Let's see how this goes now. Almost certainly didn't come early enough to actually make enough to save the barge, I suspect.